Good afternoon and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. I'm Paul Baruma and I'd like to do a video walk around of the 2010 Mitsubishi Outlander LS. If you have a look at this car, just come a bit closer, Vicky. I want to give you a look at the paintwork on it. The paintwork is I guess what you'd expect for a 2010 car. It's pretty good. There are some minor blemishes on the bonnet and some minor sort of key marking on the door, but overall it's actually in really good condition. I just want to point out also that it has tyres on it which are not quite an all-terrain, but they're certainly a combination tyre. So what's good about that is it is ready if you do want to go on a sandy track. You certainly can, knowing you've got good tyres on. Along the side of the car, there's a couple of little marks around it, but generally in really good condition. Have a look in the back. Very easy to open the tailgate. Mechanical release. Very easy to lift up. One of the unique features with the Outlanders is the drop-down tailgate. And the advantage of that is, of course, if you do have a lot of stuff you're carrying, it's very easy to be able to just slide it in as opposed to lifting, putting damage, strain on your back by putting it in. So really handy. The other unique feature about the Outlander too is the drop forward seats. If you see, you can quickly put your finger in behind the little release mechanism, hold that down for about 3 seconds, and you'll see that your seats actually tumble forward. And again, the advantage of that is if you've got a lot of stuff in your hands, you want to quickly just rest it down here, you can do that without walking around to the door and manually moving the seats forward, which you can do, of course. Inside, nicely thought of again. Mitsubishi are really good at these little ideas. Lots of storage space for everything else. Spare tyre is located underneath, and it's of course a wind down mechanism, that little access through the bolt there. Nice little handhold there to facilitate closing the car. And again on this side, paintwork is actually really good. Great looking car, beautiful colour, the blue. It's almost, when you stand this in the sun, it's almost got a silver fleck that comes through it. Actually a really nice colour in what they call the sapphire blue. Probably the only thing I'd recommend doing to this car is perhaps tinting the windows. It's got a very light polarised glass on it, but certainly not enough on those hot days to protect you from the sun and the UV rays. So I'd certainly suggest you have a chat to us about putting some window tint on it. Otherwise, beautiful. What you can also do with the Outlander, if you're travelling and you're going to go off-road or go up the highway on a trip, you can actually purchase some cross rails, which will sit across here and allow you to put a luggage pod on, or skis or bikes or any sort of thing. Thanks. The engine is a 2.4 litre Myvec engine, and you can see the Myvec embossed on top of the cover. That stands for Mitsubishi Innovative Valve Electronic Control. Very simply put, what it means is fuel gets in fast, exhaust fumes get out fast. So it's a very efficient motor. And the other thing you might notice is a yellow dipstick. That is because Mitsubishi are very green in their thinking, very conscious of the environment. So many parts in the Outlander, many of the plastic parts are actually recycled. So I'm really pleased about that. Mitsubishi are doing their bit for the environment. The motor itself is a very easy motor to work on. You'll notice there's good access for hands, which means mechanics can work on the engine cost effectively for you. I'm going to talk about this a little bit later. This is the ABS brake controller, and what that does is control a lot of the safety systems in the car. We're now inside the Mitsubishi Outlander 2010 model, the LS. I want to just give you a quick tour of inside and some of the exciting features that you'll find when you drive this Outlander. First thing I want to talk about is the safety. Mitsubishi are very tuned to safety in their vehicles. Standard in this vehicle is driver airbag, passenger airbag, and side airbags, which you'll see deploy from the seat, either side of these two front seats, and curtain airbags. And this curtain airbag is designated by this symbol here. And that curtain airbag in a side impact potentially will deploy vertically from this rail right through to the back seat. Great safety to keep you as safe as you possibly can in any type of collision. Continuing on with safety too, one of Mitsubishi's active safety features includes active stability control, and that's one of those mechanisms that tries to prevent you from having an accident. The way it works is pretty simple. Through a number of sensors and through the ABS controller, it alters the force and the traction and the braking to ensure that you minimise the risk of rollover in an accident. As part of that too, there is of course an automatic braking system, which means that if you put your foot on the brake, the vehicle will not skid. You'll always have grip with the road. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that when you pick the car up. In terms of safety inside the cabin, again, the construction of the car actually incorporates Mitsubishi's Rise body technology. Patented technology, which of course means this inside of the car is extremely strong, all designed to keep you safe in the event of an accident. Let's talk about the nice things in the car as well. It's got a nice leather wrap steering wheel, easy to grip, easy to use, easy to see, cruise control mounted on the steering wheel. Controls also for your radio, and if you're like me, you'll particularly become very used to using these as opposed to using the manual buttons on the stereo system here. All of this can be controlled on your steering wheel. It's a good sound system, and it's also MP3 compatible, which means you can play burnt CDs in here as well. Hazard lights in here, easy to see, not fiddling around under the steering wheel looking for them. Adjustable steering column, of course. Easy to use air conditioning controls, and a very effective air conditioning system in the Outlanders. I've been really impressed with that. Onto the transmission, and you'll see here that you've got a nice silver plate, silver garnish covering the transmission. The Outlander incorporates what they call Invex technology, which means that the transmission will adapt to your driving style, always trying to minimise fuel economy. Great thing with fuel prices the way they are. It's also Tiptronic, which means you can drive it as a manual if you wish on those occasions, and again I'll talk you through that when you come down and have a look at the car. The transmission is also a bit unique in that it's what they call a continuously variable transmission, so you won't hear a perceptible gear change. Why is it that way? Again, minimal maintenance and maximising fuel economy and smooth performance in your driving too. Vicky, if you come over here and just have a look at the four-wheel drive control, the Mitsubishi Outlander is able to be driven in 4x4. Standard operation is in two-wheel drive, which means it drives from the front wheels. You can switch it to four-wheel drive, and what will happen there is when the vehicle detects some slippage, it will apply the four-wheel drive mode as needed, on demand. And of course there is a lock mode, which you can use in those situations where you do need to go off-road, and that will ensure that all the wheels drive in four-wheel drive. Cup holders, nice condition on the seats. You see that they're really comfy seats, nicely bolstered as well. If you have a look here, you'll see that there's good bolsters here to support you. Loads of space, glove box, Coke bottle in there, heaps of space. And I think a really nice dash layout with plenty of distance between you and the firewall, meaning you've got a lot protecting you in the event of an accident. Comes with a full set of service books, and I've got to say the service books are absolutely fantastic. If you have a look through here, you can see that all the services have been done. The 1500 to 15,000 kilometre service, the 30,000k service, 45,000k, 60,000k, and not due for the 75,000 yet, and they've all been done at a Mitsubishi dealer, so you can be assured the car has certainly been well maintained and looked after. The Outlander also comes, this particular one, with 2 keys, which is really handy. Always need 2 keys. The other thing I want to tell you is that the Outlander is still under new car warranty and will be under new car warranty till around February 2015, or until it reaches 130,000 k's, whichever comes sooner. Registration expires 31st of October. So look, all in all, I think it's a fantastic vehicle. I sell these from new. I know the car's backwards. They're a great vehicle. I think you'd be very happy with that if you've got a family or you just want something that's got a bit bigger and it's a bit of space, an SUV style, easy to get in. Please, thanks for watching the video. Give us a call on 039 709 2999. We'd love the opportunity to earn your business. We'll do what it takes. We're happy to provide you the best service and can also service your vehicle. You can even extend the new car warranty out again for another 3 to 5 years if you wish. So please give us a call and we'll have a chat about it. Thanks very much for watching.